Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. Welcome to a travel day video from London to Orlando. So yes, welcome. I am so excited. It's my very first time going to Walt Disney World for the holiday season, for the Christmas season. Very much looking forward to that. And I'm actually currently at Gatwick Airport. It's going to be my first time flying with BA to Orlando. Of course, I have flown BA before, but never from London to Orlando. And the reason I'm flying BA is because I had an upgrade voucher. I collect Avios, which is the air miles for British Airways, throughout the year, and I've been doing so for many years. And I realized earlier this year, I want to say back in May or June maybe it was, that my upgrade voucher was going to be expiring at the end of November 2024, and so I panicked and tried my best to find something to do with the voucher. Didn't want it to go to waste, obviously. And the way upgrade vouchers work, by the way, you have to be booking your flights through Avios only, so you can't, do a mix of Avios and cash/money, and that makes things difficult because all the good Avios only flights tend to go very quickly, and by the time I realized my voucher was going to end, there wasn't a lot of options left. And this is why I'm only going actually for 5 nights. 5 nights only is going to be my shortest Orlando trip, but like I said, I had to make the most of it. It was very cheap, and I'm also upgraded. It's in the name of the voucher, so I paid for economy, but I'm going to be flying with premium economy, if that makes any sense, which is a massive saving. I think over almost £1,000 I've saved for this trip, so excited to be going, really looking forward to it. Also excited to be flying with BA, different airport as well, Gatwick Airport. I haven't flown from here since before the pandemic. I think the last time I flew from Gatwick to Orlando or anywhere in the world was in 2020, February of 2020. My aunt and cousin and I flew from here to Walt Disney World, to Orlando, but back then Virgin used to operate from Gatwick, and then they changed to Heathrow, which is why I've mainly been using Heathrow for the past couple of years, and now we're here. And check-in was very easy, back check was easy, it's not been very busy at all. My flight is at 11:25 a.m. I got here over 2 hours early, and currently it's about 9:15 a.m, so we've still got over 2 hours until my flight. Yeah, definitely a very nice and easy, and actually I would say quite relaxing check-in process so far. I was expecting it to be much busier, and it's a full flight. The flight is completely booked, which makes me even more happy that I use my voucher on this, because when it's a full flight, obviously you know that the cost is going to be even higher, and yet I managed to only pay about £200 for this, and it was just for the tax. Got my boarding pass over here. It says boarding is at 10:20, so we should still have over an hour to relax and have a look at what this terminal has to offer. Actually, we're in the South Terminal here at Gatwick Airport, and as you can see, it's still not very busy. It's been about 10 minutes, maybe 15 even, since I checked in my bag, and still not too crowded over there. But yeah, this is the way up, I believe, for cafes, restaurants, and obviously to get to the other side. So you do also have a W. Smith over there, but I'm guessing there'll be another one or other things similar to W. Smith on the other side as well. When I say other side, I mean after security. There you go, just following the signs for departures, and I think we're getting closer and closer to security checks. Yeah, there you go, you can see the departure sign over there. So I'm going to say goodbye to you very briefly. It's going to be 2 seconds for you, and I'll see you on the other side. And just like that, we're on the other side, and it's only 9:33 a.m. Security took maybe like 5 minutes max, and there you go, another W. Smith over there. Yeah, seamless. I have to say, so far a much more relaxing experience than anything I've ever experienced at Heathrow, if I'm honest. And you didn't even have to take your laptops out, which can be a whole process, a whole ordeal at Heathrow, so I think that's also a factor in making everything go much quicker. Yeah, maybe I should be flying with BA more often, I don't know. I mean, we will have to see. Obviously I'll be taking you along the journey through the flight and everything, but the airport experience at Gatwick, like I said, has been really good so far. I do want to get myself a drink, probably like water or some juice or something, but I'm gonna do that later. Oh, look at all the little Christmas decorations they have as well at the airport here. Yeah, let's walk through duty free, see what sort of restaurants they have going on, see how I'm going to be spending my next hour or so here. Because even though, like I said, before COVID, before 2020, anytime I would fly to Orlando, it would be from here, from Gatwick. I'm still not quite as familiar with this airport as I am with Heathrow, so some of it is coming back to me, some of it is still like not completely sure. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see where my legs will take me. So far, all your typical duty-free stuff everywhere, but somehow it feels more shiny, I guess, than Heathrow. More modern. I do think the Christmas decorations have a lot to do with that, by the way. Shiny, because there's loads of twinkling lights everywhere. And this is generally my favorite section of any duty-free shop in an airport, the chocolate section, the sweets, although I very rarely buy things. Let me know in the comments down below, do you tend to buy stuff in duty-free, or do you just like having a wander and having a look at things? Because I think that's my favorite thing, just having a look at what sort of things they have available. Kinder, one of my favorite chocolates. Loads of sweet and chocolate bags over here as well. A lot of dairy milk, of course. Look at this cute Kinder egg. Adorable. And just like that, we are done with duty free and into the main area, I suppose. They've got some restaurants upstairs, There's a little Haviana shop here. Ooh, another W Smith's too. Loads and loads actually, and I've spotted about 3 just in this terminal alone. Ah, look at that photo of Liam Payne. Do you know what? It makes me so sad still, even though his death was a few weeks ago now. At the time of filming, I haven't stopped thinking about it. But I want to see where our gate is, if it's there yet. Let me have a look. So there you go, that's our flight over there, Orlando 11:20. No information about a gate yet. I suppose we'll have to wait another half an hour or so before that's available. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around and see if there's any place that takes my fancy, because I'm not hungry, like, at all. I'm not much of a breakfast person anyway, but it's about 9:35 and I'm going on a flight where they'll probably be giving me food, something, and I'm not a picky eater, so whatever they give me I tend to eat because it helps, you know, helps with the time. It's a 10-hour flight and eating is something to do. And so I generally like to eat. So whenever I can, if they serve me food on an airplane, I tend to at least eat some of it because they give me something to do. And like I said, that helps with the flight time. Just going a little bit quicker, you know, it's an activity. Unless I'm tired, and if I'm tired, I'll just be asleep. Somehow I've ended up in a little Lego store here, which is cute. Look at this. Basically London in Lego form. We've got a giant telephone booth over there. The London Eye, Big Ben, Tower Bridge, little red buses. Cute. Also, I'm enjoying these Beef Eater Lego figures. On the other side, they've got one with a guitar with the Great British flag on there. Yeah, very cute, very British. Anyway, let's continue exploring. They've also got a Harrods here, Superdry, Curiosity Joe and the Juice. So yeah, there's a lot more to see here. There you go, that's Curiosity London. I wasn't sure what it was, but it looks like it's some kind of, I guess, touristy shop where you can get a lot of cute, iconic London stuff, a lot of Paddington Bears. I know the film's coming out very soon. You can get this Heritage London Greenwich jumper. Yeah, a lot of like nice last minute souvenirs or iconic London things, like I said. I am very tempted to go into Joe and the Juice. I enjoy Joe and the Juice, and I could then just get a drink. I don't have to feel like I need to eat if I sit here. The problem is Joe and the Juice doesn't have a lot of seating. It's quite a small area, and most of the tables are either taken or they only have like the high chairs, which isn't going to be the most comfortable. So I'm gonna keep walking past Harrods and this beautiful Christmas tree. There's a seafood bar, which sounds interesting, but definitely not at 9:45 in the morning. A Boots, which I may actually go in here quickly just to get a couple of last minute bits and bobs. I definitely need some paracetamol. Okay, got my paracetamol. By the way, it's not like I need it right now. I just felt like might as well have some spare because I don't think I've got enough. And it's always best to be safe rather than sorry. And even though, like I said, I do have some paracetamol with me, I want to make sure I've got enough in case something happens. You never know, especially because I solo travel as well. Still waiting for my gate because I've decided now that I would rather just sit somewhere that isn't a restaurant because I don't want to eat. And if I can find just like a seat somewhere, I would happily sit there and wait until my gate is shown or the boarding starts. I did get myself a juice as well from Boots, an orange juice, so I'm sorted. It says up there that our gate info will be shown at 10:10, 10 minutes past 10. It's currently 9:55, so I do still have about 15 minutes to wait.
20 minutes later.
Okay, looks like we've got a gate now. It's gate number 17. Also, they have a Wagamama here too. I'm not sure if we're going to be going past it. Like I said, I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to be eating anyway, but they do serve breakfast if you're here early and want to try the Wagamama. For now, I'm going to make my way towards gate number 17. Oh, I hope those 2 people make their flight because it looked like they were running late for it. There you go, about to go on the people mover. I know it's obviously not actually called that, but I like calling it a people mover, especially when I'm on my way to Orlando. And I am already spotting gate number 17. I don't think they've actually started boarding yet, but it looks like there's quite a lot of families and children gathered around there, which is always a good sign, especially when you're going to Disney. Conveniently, they have a water bottle filling station right next to gate 17. And yeah, like I said, full flight, and obviously I'm flying solo, premium economy. I'm in the middle as well because of how late, I guess, I booked everything. So I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging, basically, is what I'm saying here. I'm going to try my best to film as much of it as possible. Obviously, I'm going to show you the food and some of the entertainment. Basically, as much of the experience as possible, I will be filming, but I doubt I'm going to be talking because, like I said, I'm going to be sat next to the people. I don't want to disturb people. I'm going to feel awkward, and it will be awkward. In my opinion, it will be awkward, me just chatting to you guys when there's people sat very close to me. I know some vloggers do it. For me, I've never found the courage to do it. So don't worry though, I will tell you all about the flight when we get to Orlando, but I think we're going to get to a montage now. And just like that, I am officially in Orlando, in MCO, but not the usual terminal that I'm used to flying into. Terminal C, which I believe is the newest terminal here at MCO, and it's much smaller but also a lot more modern looking. It's very pretty actually. However, it did take quite a while to get through passport control, but also waiting for my luggage took ages and ages as well. Like I think it was the longest I've had to wait for my luggage in years. And the interesting thing about Terminal C here is that you collect your luggage first before going through passport control, which I'm not sure if I like or not, because generally, you know, the feeling is that when you collect your luggage, you're just able to go. That's kind of the last thing you do. It's not the norm to do that first, at least from my experience. You don't normally tend to collect your luggage and then have to queue up for security and passport control and customs. So that threw me off a little bit, not gonna lie, and the fact that I already had to wait almost half an hour, I would say, for my suitcase. And I've only got one suitcase with me, but this one took a while. It was a very full flight, like I said, and I wasn't the only person whose suitcase took ages, so it's fine. I actually ended up chatting to a guy who was very stressed. It was his first time in Orlando. He was here on a work trip. He started the conversation with me because he was sat next to me waiting for his suitcase, and he had an air tag in his, and he was giving me updates as to where our luggage can be, but I actually got mine before his, so hopefully he got his as well, because by the time I left there was still loads of people waiting, so I feel lucky that at least I didn't have to wait as long as some other people on the same flight as me. Anyway, the flight itself was pretty good, non-eventful. I ended up sleeping for the majority of it, even though it wasn't the most comfortable, especially being sat next to two strangers. I still slept, and this is actually one tip that I have. You don't have to follow it, but it's something that has worked with me over the years. Whenever I'm going on a long haul flight, especially if I'm flying economy, where I know that the seats are not going to be too comfortable, I tend to not sleep much or at all the night before, so that I'm 100% tired, because that means that I'm going to fall asleep no matter what, you know, because when you're very tired, when you're like literally exhausted because you haven't had sleep for like a night or something, you're bound to fall asleep no matter what. And this, like I said, has generally worked for me over the years, especially when I'm going on long haul flights, because I end up falling asleep, even if the seat is uncomfortable, even if I'm sat next to two strangers, even if, you know, normally I wouldn't want to sleep on a flight like that. When I'm knackered, I have no choice, I just fall asleep, and then that makes the flight go quicker because, you know, you're asleep for the most of it. I did try the food, so they had like a brunch service about an hour into the flight. They had 3 different options. There was like scrambled eggs, a sweet option, and then the mixed grill, which seemed to be the most popular one, and it's also the one that I got. It was like a sausage, chicken, some like potatoes, beans maybe. It wasn't bad. I mean, it did the job. I was very cold. The flight was extremely cold for the first few hours, and quite a few people mentioned it to the flight attendant. So did I, because I was legitimately like dying, and I don't get cold very easily. And it didn't have like the individual aircon things that a lot of flights have, because initially I thought maybe I can just switch mine off, but no, it was like a general thing. And when I mentioned it to the flight attendant, she wasn't surprised. She said like other people have said it as well, and that there was like this like massive aircon situation for the entire flight that was making it very cold. But she said she turned it up as much as she could, so, you know, the second half of the flight was much better. I'm really rambling, but yeah, because of the fact that I was so cold, the food was nice because it was something warm, and it was actually quite spicy too, which I appreciated. But they also did give out some sandwiches, I think some pastries and whatnot towards the end of the flight, but I didn't get any of those. I wasn't hungry, and I want to go to one of the restaurants at my hotel this evening, because, by the way, I don't think I've even mentioned the time. Well, actually, it's 10:10 p.m. in the UK. We need the Florida time, which is 17:06. There you go. 6 minutes past 5. We actually landed at 3:30 p.m, a little bit earlier than it was expected. This tells you how long it took to get my luggage and also go through passport control. Passport control actually wasn't bad. I feel like the luggage bit took longer. So yeah, I hope to be at my hotel in the next hour or so. I'm staying at Coronado Springs for the very first time, in the tower, the Grand Casino Tower, which I'm so excited about. I've heard really good things, and I think it's also meant to be a water view. So yeah, of course, stay tuned, because I will be showing that to you towards the end of the vlog. But yeah, just need a little bit of a sit down. Also, look how beautiful this terminal is, Terminal C. I think on the other side, like the departure side, they also have a couple of new like Disney stores and Universal stores, very similar to what they have in the other terminal. So maybe on the way back, I wasn't planning on filming my journey back to London, and I still don't know if I will, but maybe I will film enough to show you the terminal and what the other side of it looks like, the departure side, because it looked cool. I was walking past it and I could see the shops, but they also have a Starbucks there, so maybe I will get myself a coffee. Even though I did sleep on the flight, it was very on and off. It wasn't like, you know, a good night's sleep. I think I kept waking up every hour, so it wasn't the best sleep. So I need the coffee. because I want to make sure I stay up until around 11 o'clock at the minimum to get used to this timeline as quickly as possible, because I'm only here for 5 nights. Only 5 nights, I need to make the most of it. Also, one thing I do have to say about BA's Premium Economy is that the seats were comfortable enough that I didn't actually need my travel pillow that I brought with me. Like, the pillow that they gave us was nice, and yeah, the seats were pretty good as well. So I managed to sleep pretty well without this. Also, say hi to Judy Hops over here. Very cute. But yeah, I am trying to figure out what to do now in terms of my transportation to the hotel. I was planning on getting Mears Connect. However, obviously I'm not at that terminal. I'm in a new terminal for myself. First time being here. So I don't know if I should just make my way to the other terminal. Not sure how to do that. I can ask somebody. So look at the Florida weather. It's currently about 29 degrees Celsius here, even though we're in November. But yeah, I could also get an Uber. So I'm trying to decide the best course of action here. I would prefer Mears Connect because cheaper, and also I would feel safer in it. But Uber's literally here. So it's like rideshare, pickup, Uber, taxis. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Well, I just went and asked at the information desk over there, and they told me that if I go down from here, I believe, I should be able to be at the same level as where Mears Connect is. And that makes sense because that's normally on the ground transportation, the first floor. So let's slowly but surely take our luggage. Oh, that's definitely coming up. Okay, definitely need to be on the other side. This is fun. Exploring a completely new terminal to me for the first time. Not really knowing my way out, but appreciating the beauty of it nonetheless. Like, it is really cool. I like how you can see so much of the outside when you first come out. So this is where I came out of. On the other side, they do have some seats and little sofas, which is where I was sitting. And yeah, really nice welcome to Orlando. The beautiful Orlando weather, generally beautiful. It does rain quite often as well. Like I said, you don't have to get Mears Connect. If you want to, you can just leave from here. You can see the exits over there, and you'll be straight out. There's a little passenger pickup, rideshare, taxi. So if you feel comfortable doing that, then yeah, it might be easier and quicker for you. For me though, I want to go down, and I feel like not a lot of people are actually using the escalators. Most people are using the elevators / lifts. So I think I'm just going to do the same. Feels like the most appropriate way of going down because there's quite a few levels. There you go. I've made it to level 1. I was on level 6 initially. That's where I got out of, and I'm already spotting the Mears Connect sign here and the prices. So for adults it's $16, as you can see. Children, $13. Doesn't seem to be quite as busy as the Mears Connect in the other terminal here either, which is nice. I think I can just go quickly and get it. And now I'm regretting not getting myself a coffee from the Starbucks upstairs, which barely had anybody waiting in line, so I could have easily done so. But I wanted to make sure I know my way out first. Like, I wanted to make sure the Mears Connect side of things is sorted, and now it is. And I don't have a coffee. It's okay, we'll get something when we get to Disney World. But let's go into a montage again. Got my iced latte, by the way. The guy said I had about 10 minutes until my bus would arrive, or the bus would arrive that would take me to Coronado Springs, so had to come back up and get it. Now we need to go back down and the montage will start.
Approaching Disney World.
In my room at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. I've been here for about half an hour and I love it. It is beautiful, so I thought I would do a quick room tour, nothing too extravagant. I'm probably going to film a full-on resort tour if I get a chance in the next 5 days, and maybe, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But I do want to quickly show you the room. So this is the entrance, this is the front door, and then you go from there. Very spacious, look at that. Very big room, especially for one person. We've got the bathroom here, which, shall we have a look at the bathroom quickly? Yes, might as well. You've got a sliding door. You've got this very well lit mirror. 2 sinks, which if you're a big family, works perfectly. You've got your soaps and body lotion, things like that. One of these zoom mirrors, and then the shower looks really nice as well. I like the details on the tile over there. Very nice. And it looks like you've got 2 showers. So you've got like a controllable one and then a proper one as well, like a big one, which is lovely. And then here we've got the toilet, something too exciting. There you go. This is the toilet room. Oh, actually, I suppose this artwork at the top of the toilet is rather exciting and beautiful. Carrying on though, that's basically the bathroom. Let me switch this up. There you go. So this is the room, which I'm going to show you properly in a bit. We have the wardrobe here, loads of hangers, extra pillows at the top, iron board. You do have your safe here as well, and then a full-length mirror. So I think this is the only full-length mirror you have. You do have to open up the wardrobe / closet to be able to do an outfit of the day if you want to, but not bad at all. And yeah, there you go. This is the room. 2 double beds, loads of pillows, very nice. Like the details on the top, on the headboard. Obviously, I've only been in this room for about half an hour, so I can't tell you how comfortable the beds are or anything. But they look like most of the standard Disney room beds anyway. Moderate ones, very, very nice. I'm looking forward to sleep tonight, I have to be honest. Oh, actually, I guess you could call this a full-length mirror too. Only just spotted it. Like I said, I'm still discovering this room with you, although a bit awkward trying to stand here because there's not much space, but yeah, you do have another mirror here, a little space for your luggage. You've got your coffee machine over here, some Joffreys, some cups. You have, I presume, a fridge. It's got to be a fridge, yep. Got a fridge over there. Haven't unpacked or anything, literally my suitcase is still chilling here. Just dropped everything and phoned my mom, chatted to her for a little bit before she goes to sleep. Yeah, you've got, again, your standard desk area here. I am charging my phone. What have we got in there? Let's have a look. Nothing in them, just some, storage space. Yeah, quite a lot of storage space actually. And then you have a little chair there, which I've put my coat on. You've got this Disney Amazon thing that Disney has recently introduced in, I believe, most of their rooms at this point. Got a lamp, quite like the wallpaper as well. And then we have a window with the water view, which you probably can't see too much because it's dark and I've got the light on in the room, but there is indeed water and I'm having a view of it. So yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm excited to see what the view's like in the morning. Also enjoy the curtains as well. But yeah, I think that's more or less it for the room. I like it. I like that it's a wooden floor. Personally, I do prefer rooms that are not carpeted. That might be a personal thing. I know for a lot of people, they prefer the opposite. So actually, let me know in the comments down below. Do you prefer wooden floors or do you like carpet? Also, look at the details on this lamp. Very nice. Just quickly want to see if there's anything. Nope, nothing in there either. Yep, some more storage space right next to the beds too. And also, forgot to mention, I'm charging my phone and they do have quite a lot of USBs. They also have some American ones, so definitely bring adapters, but they do have some USB ones available as well. Also 2 right next to the bedsides, which is very nice. It's about 7:45 p.m. right now. I know that they have a lounge here called the Dahlia Lounge. It's at the top floor or the 16th floor. So I might go there. It's open until midnight, I've heard, and I've heard really good things. And I don't necessarily want to go to an actual restaurant today. I'm tired. I don't feel like I want to go to a table service place. And I know they have a quick service in here as well, which I'm hoping to check out at some point during the next 5 days. Short amount of time. I'm going to try my best. Oh my God. Look at that. Sorry. I just spotted the hidden Mickeys on the wallpaper. That is adorable. Like, it's really subtle, isn't it? That's so cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably will get distracted a lot in this video and throughout the next few days of being in Walt Disney World because so many new things are going to be happening. And make sure you are subscribed because tomorrow I'm going to be heading to Jollywood Night, which I'm so excited about. So new. It's literally the 2nd year of it running and it's the first night of it in 2024 tomorrow. So can't wait to experience that. And I'll be going to Mickey's Night. So it's not Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party as well for the very first time. I'm here for the first time throughout the Christmas season. So there'll be loads of new things to explore. But going back to what I'm hoping to do tonight, Dahlia Lounge, I've heard good things about. They will have obviously some like small bites to eat, some drinks as well, but I'm mainly there for the food. I think they've got like a slider that I've heard good things about, calamari. By the look at the menu, it does look good. And I really don't want a late night tonight. I'm actually hoping to edit the video that you're watching right now tonight and put it up tomorrow. We'll see how that goes because I am tired. But yeah, let's head out and see what Dahlia Lounge looks like. How cool are these corridors, by the way? I love the carpet, so colorful. So I don't like carpet in my room, but I don't mind it in hallways. And there's loads of pretty artworks everywhere as well. Look at that. Yeah, it's a very colorful hotel. At least this tower, the Grand Destino Tower is. And it's got one of those lift systems where you basically press the level you want to go to and it tells you what lift to go to. So we need to go to level 16, which is also where Toledo is. Toledo, which is a restaurant, and Dahlia Lounge is a lounge for it. Honestly, look at the lifts as well. They are so beautiful. We're going to the top floor. And here we are on the 16th floor. Here's the entrance to Toledo, tapas, steak and seafood. Would love to try that restaurant one day as well. I don't think it's going to be today though. And then on the opposite side, they've got the Dahlia Lounge, which looks very beautiful. These are the hours for both restaurants. Obviously the restaurant itself closes at 10 and I'm spending a lot of seafood actually. And then the lounge is open until midnight. I'm guessing I just go in. I'm already really enjoying the light fixtures at the top. Just gonna go and check out the outside area very quickly. You can see they do have some seating outdoors too on the terrace balcony area. It's very warm. It is so warm. Let's see what we can see. So again, it's dark, so some of the things I might not be able to... Is that Hollywood Studios over there? Maybe? I'm not sure. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments down below. But it's a pretty good view. Of course, you can see the parking lot too. Apart from that though, fantastic, very atmospheric. I think, trying to decide if I want to sit outside or inside, I think I'm going to head inside because it's just a little bit too warm for my liking, especially because I want to have actual food as well. There you go, found myself a nice little seat over here, and here we've got the Dahlia Lounge menu. I have already looked at it on the official Walt Disney World app, which you can do so as well, or the website, so I kind of already know what I want. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to be getting any drink. I might get an apple juice or something, but oh, there you go. These are the, I guess, food items. They've got the Dahlia sliders. I've heard really good things about. $17 beef with chorizo spice, black garlic aioli, house pickled onions, and manchego on a brioche poppy seed bun with patatas bravas. Sounds delicious. We've also got some chicken wings, shrimp pil-pil, jamon croquetas, smoked paprika chips, tapas trio, calamari, which I think is what I'm going to get as well, Spanish charcuterie, orange francocho, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, and then some warm churros, which I've also heard they're meant to be apparently the best churros that you can get, or some of the best churros that you can get in Walt Disney World, because the ones I know in Animal Kingdom's Nomad Lounge are also meant to be good. I tried them actually a couple of years ago and loved them. But these have good ratings as well, $9.50. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 2 savory options from the tapas and then the dessert churros. And just like that, my food has arrived. So as I mentioned, I went for the sliders, which they look really good. I have heard numerous Disney vloggers rave about these, Floridian vloggers, and I hope they're as people have said. But also, there's 3 of them. I did not expect them to be so much. You get your fries, which are officially called the patatas bravas, in the middle too. But yeah, the sliders look delicious. I also decided to get the calamari. The calamari looks a little bit more, I guess, just like regular. But yeah, these sliders look absolutely amazing. I can't wait to eat. I'm actually kind of hungry because I haven't eaten anything since what I had on the airplane. I think I'm going to start with one of these sliders first. Look at them. They look really juicy. You've got your pickled onions in them, the sauce as well. The seeds on the buns look really nice too. I have high hopes for these. There must be a reason why so many people rave about them, right? And I trust most Floridian vloggers, so let's give them a go. Oh, these are beautiful. So good. And if you want to see inside, this is what it looks like. The meat is so juicy. The aioli sauce, the black garlic aioli sauce is phenomenal, and the buns as well. I like how the buns kind of hold the burger, or the slider I should say, really well. They're not like falling apart, but they're also not very hard. They're the perfect amount of softness. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these. Before I do that though, let me try the, sorry if you can hear a lot of noise here by the way, it's a bar, you have to expect it. I'm also not wearing a mic, so I'm hoping the audio is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try one of these fried potatoes as well. It comes with some kind of sauce. Wow, oh my god. Okay, that is so good. A little bit on the saltier side for my liking, but really delicious. Like the crispiness of the fry, the flavor of the sauce, everything beautiful. Did not expect anything much from the potatoes, I have to say, but so far really pleased with this dish, the sliders and the potatoes. Before I stop this clip though, I also want to quickly try one of the calamari. I'm a big calamari fan, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to have it with some of the aioli sauce. These are some good fried calamari. I'm happy. I'm also very happy that I didn't eat too much on the plane. Like, I had the first service, the brunch, if you will, but I opted out of anything else that they served later, like the sandwiches, and they gave out some jammy dodgers and some, I can't even remember, some pastries people were eating around me. I knew I wanted to come here, and I made the right choice because I'm actually going to really enjoy this because I am hungry. So yeah, cheers to you. Thank you for traveling with me to Florida today. Well, I finished my food. The lovely customer brought me some more tap water as well. I love those sliders. The sliders were delicious. They had a really unique and beautiful flavor to them, quite smoky on the outside as well. So I will say, if you're coming here and only want to get one thing, go for the sliders. The calamari was good. It wasn't bad, and I enjoyed the first bite I took of one. And the more I ate of them, the more I didn't think they were anything special, and actually they were so greasy. I mean, you can tell just by looking at the plate the amount of grease that's left behind. They weren't as crispy as I wanted them to be. They were a little bit soggy actually because of how greasy they were. I mean, the flavor was there. Calamari I enjoy anyway, but they weren't anything spectacular. I've had much of the calamari elsewhere, so I wouldn't recommend those. The aioli sauce was nice though. The sliders were great. The sliders I would give 10 out of 10, especially with the fries as well that came with them. I was really surprised at how good those were as well. Initially I thought they might be a little bit too salty, but I think it was just like the bite that I took had too much salt in them. Overall, fantastic dish. Get it if you're in Coronado Springs. I wouldn't say you should come here specifically for the slider, although it is a very nice atmosphere. Like, look at that. Quite quiet, you know, relaxing, very different to the hustle and bustle of the park. So maybe it is worth a visit if you're staying, you know, in Walt Disney World for longer than a week and you have an evening free, and if you want to just come here, it's open from 5 p.m. Could be worth coming regardless of if you're staying here or not. But if you're staying in Coronado Springs, then for sure coming in the sliders, delicious. I am now just waiting for like 5-10 minutes before I order the churros because I am pretty full. Like, at this moment in time, I'm full. I could easily go, but I do want to try the churros. The good thing is I'm staying here, so if I can't finish the churros, I can just take them back to my room. And just like that, our churros have arrived. So you get 3 rather large churros, I would say. They look really nice and fresh, and then it comes with a side of chocolate dipping sauce. Oh, that's nice and warm too. Normally I'm used to having churros with Nutella, but this definitely isn't Nutella. Seems to be some kind of, dark chocolate type sauce. So yeah, let's give these a go, even though, as I mentioned, I am almost completely full at this point. Got to say, these smell really delicious. They smell a bit like the Disneyland churros, if you ever tried one of those. Very sugary, very nice and fresh. Ooh, actually very hot too, so should I try them on their own first without, let's give them a go without the chocolate sauce first, and then we'll try it with the chocolate sauce. Is it bad if I say these are better than the Disneyland churros? They're not quite as sweet. They're more like Spanish churros, which is a little bit different to the American way of doing churros. But these, I think, seem a bit more authentic to what Spanish churros are, at least from my first bite anyway. Yeah, even though there's obviously loads of sugar coated around the churro, it doesn't actually taste too sweet. Like, it's just perfect. Really nice and warm, crispy on the outside, so beautiful on the inside as well. I almost don't want to try the chocolate sauce because they're beautiful as they are, but I am going to do it because I'm intrigued. Oh my god, the chocolate sauce is just dripping. Oh, it's going to be very messy. The chocolate sauce, as expected, is dark chocolate. It's very, very rich, which actually balances out the sweetness of the churro very nicely. However, because the churro isn't overly sweet, I really prefer it without the chocolate sauce. I don't know if that's a weird or controversial thing to say. Like, the churro itself is fantastic. Doesn't need the sauce. And I am officially defeated. But I think I did a pretty good job. Only about 3/4 of the churro left, and a little bit of the chocolate sauce. Actually, quite a bit of the chocolate sauce. The chocolate sauce was too rich. I don't think the churros needed it personally. Guys, I think the fireworks are happening. Loads of people have come out to watch something suddenly. I don't know. It is just gone 9 p.m, so maybe some kind of fireworks happening. Oh, look at the moon looking gorgeous over there. Ah, the vibe is so lively here. Oh yeah, there is some kind of fireworks going on. It's on that side. Okay. It makes sense now. That's why loads of people have gathered on that other side. Okay, looks like they're the Epcot fireworks, Illuminous, I believe it's called. I haven't actually seen these properly from Epcot yet, so I'm excited to hopefully check out the actual fireworks. I think that's still going on, because they're still playing the music. Yeah, it's just over there. They are playing the music here as well, that's why I'm kind of talking over it, because I don't want to get copyrighted. What an amazing first night back at Walt Disney World. I feel so lucky to be here. So yeah, you can see the swan and dolphin over there, and that's why I would presume it's the Epcot fireworks. Also because it's something that's unfamiliar to me, and that is definitely Hollywood Studios. That's definitely Galaxy's Edge. Oh my god. I am getting like spoilers for all the songs that are in this show. So I think I'm going to head back in actually, and go back to my room, because it's cool seeing the fireworks from here, but I also want to experience the full thing properly from Epcot, hopefully in the next couple of days. I love all the little details here at the Dahlia Lounge. The Spanish vibes, the Spanish decor. Really, really nice. Honestly, I think I prefer the indoors area, which is obviously why I sat here, to the outside. The outside is nice because of the view, but the inside area has a lot more atmosphere, a lot more character with all the colours as well. Absolutely gorgeous lounge. Altogether, I paid, let's have a look, $45.26, and obviously it gives you the amount of tips that you can give as well, and my server was fantastic, so there you go. Beef slider $17, calamari $16, and then $9.50 for the churros. If I were to come back here again, I would probably just get the beef sliders and maybe try some of the other food they have. The churros were really lovely, but I don't know, nothing again too special, and the calamari I think I already mentioned, it wasn't phenomenal, but the beef sliders were fantastic. And just like that, we are done with the Dahlia Lounge. I thought I would also show you some of these photos they have here at the entrance of Walt Disney. Very cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed my time here, and I would like to try the restaurant on the other side as well, Toledo's. Let me know in the comments down below if any of you have tried it. The atmosphere there looks pretty cool too, so I can definitely see myself returning to the Dahlia Lounge at some point, even if I'm not staying here again. It's in such an amazing atmosphere, you know, with the view outside as well. I think it's a lovely place to come, regardless. So if I ever come here again, maybe I'll go to Dahlia Lounge for a drink or something small, and then actually eat at Toledo's. Anyway, we need to go to the lobby, because I just want to quickly have a look at the shop and get a couple of drinks potentially for the room. The lobby looks beautiful as well. Look at this light chandelier scenario. So many little details. The table areas downstairs. Wow. I didn't expect to love this hotel so much, Coronado Springs, but I just love the theming. It's so colorful, the reds and the oranges. It's very nice. It's very warm. And the little floral designs as well are so beautiful. And I just asked the cast member, and he said to get to the gift shop, we have to actually go to level LL. So below the lobby area. Oh, nice little bar here. Again, I don't mind wandering around the hotel at like 10 p.m. even though it's my travel day and I am extremely tired, because of the colors. I think the colors definitely are the most exciting parts of this. So many beautiful colors. Look at that. Look at the murals behind the bar area. All the rich reds and the blues and the greens on the sides. This hotel is gorgeous. I've got a photo of Walt and Mickey here too. Again, kind of integrated with the Spanish designs they've got going on throughout the hotel. Another hidden Mickey here. That's cool. Dandelions, I guess. Anyway, I'm walking down this long corridor, or hallway, as the cast member said, to get to the gift shop. But even this area looks cool. Like, I really like the windows. Look at the design of the windows over here, the water. I really hope I get a chance to explore the hotel a little bit more. It's going to be a bit tough because it's only 5 days here, but I will try my best because it looks so pretty. And I think I've spotted it. And look at this. Wow. A whole other beautiful building, completely separated to the main lobby that we were at earlier. Like a little lounging place, some sofas. This is so stunning. A little water feature going on over there as well. Some more restaurants. I mean, this hotel has quite a few restaurants. Obviously, I only went to the lounge and I showed you Toledo's, but they do have some more here. I think Three Bridges is one that's here and people have recommended as well. But yeah, Panchitos is the name of the gift shop. I don't think I'm going to be, showing you too much of it right now. I just want to have a look and see what they have myself. And like I said, maybe just grab a couple of drinks. But I did want to show you Donald, because he is welcoming us to the shop. And not the biggest of shops, but I liked the decor in the shop as well. They seem to have quite a lot of Coronado Springs specific merch, like this cap, which says Disney's Coronado Springs Resort here. Some water bottles, a little jumper type thing, a t-shirt, Christmas decorations, and the cast member who checked me in actually said that they should be getting their main decorations in the lobby next week, which I won't be here, but if you are coming to Coronado Springs from next week onwards, you should be seeing loads of Christmas decorations inside the hotel too, including a really big Christmas tree apparently. But yeah, this is more or less it. I'm not spotting anything. Oh my god, I was about to say I'm not spotting anything that I haven't seen before, but these ears are new. Don't know how I feel about them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, you've got Dante and Miguel, and then on the other side it's just a lot of colourful stripes. Very unique, very different. Oh, and I have spotted the official Coronado Springs pins that they have, and they've got two. I really like that blue one because I think just like the colour of it. I like the design, it's very cute and simple. But then they've also got this Mickey one, Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. I can't decide which of them I'm going to get. I think I'm leaning towards this one, like I said, the blue one, because that's the first one that caught my eye. But which one would you go for between the two? And I'm back in my room with good timing too. It's just about 10 p.m. So hopefully I'll be able to get some good sleep tonight, even though I do want to try and attempt at least to edit this video that you're watching right now, because I really want it up tomorrow, so we'll see how much sleep I'll get. But just to do a quick recap, I guess, of the day. Can't believe it was travel day. Can't believe how tired I actually am, because I didn't really sleep much the night before either. In the UK it's like about 3 a.m. I think at this point, so yeah, I could do with some sleep. But the travel day was good. It was really nice to go to Gatwick, you know, airport for the first time in ages since 2020. Really enjoyed the process at Gatwick actually. I thought the security checks were very well done and very quick. You didn't even have to get your laptop out, which is something that at Heathrow you very much do, so that was good. Everything from the Gatwick end I thought was nice, easy, smooth. Terminal C in Orlando MCO was fine. It was very nice and pretty and modern, but I'm not sure how I felt about the process of like collecting your luggage first and then going through passport control. That threw me off a little bit, and it did take a long time, but still wasn't anything overly dramatic, nothing to stop me from doing it this way again. So in terms of airports, at least from my experience today, I can safely say that I preferred Gatwick to Heathrow. The only problem is Gatwick is a little bit more difficult for me to get to than London Heathrow. So pros and cons. My flight with BA was also fine, nothing amazing, nothing bad. It was very uneventful actually. Like I said, I slept for the most part, and yeah, everything was fine. Nothing stood out to me with my flight with BA, I have to say. Like, the service was good, but it wasn't anything exceptional, you know. Same with the food, I didn't think it was anything memorable. The entertainment, I didn't watch anything, but I did notice that they had Disney Plus, because the guy sat next to me was watching it. He was watching, I think, the Imagineering story, and I got excited when I saw that he was watching it, had a look, and I realized that, yeah, they do have Disney Plus. Obviously not everything on Disney Plus, but some of the shows on Disney Plus you can access on the BA flight that I was on, which was quite cool actually, considering it's coming to Orlando. The premium economy seats I thought were very comfortable. In some ways, maybe had a little bit more legroom than Virgin. I might be wrong. I haven't flown premium economy enough to be able to remember this, but yeah, I didn't have any problems with the seats, especially considering I only paid about £220. And normally those seats, like I said, would be over £1,000 return, especially on a full flight like the one that I was on today. So feeling very lucky, very happy to be here. Coronado Springs is absolutely gorgeous. I already want to stay here again. The Gran Destino Tower especially is beautiful, but then the rest of it too, and there's definitely a lot more that I haven't explored yet, so hopefully, like I said, in the next few days I might get a chance to have a look, and make sure you are subscribed, because I'm hoping that I will be doing some kind of tour of this resort, and it might not be coming up until next year, 2025. By the way, in case you're wondering which pin I got, I did get the blue one, the Mickey blue one for Coronado Springs, but after I'd already paid for that and was about to leave the shop, I also spotted this, which the cast member who checked me out, which that sounds completely wrong, the cast member who helped me check out, you know, saw how excited I was about this, and she said they've just been released, and this year apparently all the resorts have their own Christmassy pins as well, which is so cool. Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, and this one's Coco themed, and it's one of the sliding ones. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. There you go. You've got Dante underneath there, which is just so cool. I thought I had to get this because who knows when I'll get a chance to come to Walt Disney World again for the Christmas season. It's my first time in Disney World throughout the holiday season, so yeah, I wanted to commemorate staying at the Coronado Springs Resort, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous pin. I'm tired. I am so tired. You can probably tell all the dark circles under my eyes. I really need some sleep. but very excited for the next few days. And make sure you are subscribed because there will be some fun Christmassy content coming for sure. I've got the Jollywood Nights event happening tomorrow evening. Then in a couple of days time I've got the Christmas party as well, the Very Merry Christmas party at Magic Kingdom. And also just generally it's going to be my first time seeing the parks decorated for the festive season, so that should be really fun to see and I'm excited to share it with you. But thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been quite a long one. Huge shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members as well. You guys are amazing, and make sure you follow me on Instagram too. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.